Hey guys, Thrasher here. We have a new banner and some new login bonuses that come with the pre-anniversary. Let's talk about it right now. Okay, so first up, there's a couple things going on here. Let's go to menu and then go to news. There is the new banner that I talked about before. That's this guy right here, Legends Selection. We'll talk about that at the end. Let's go down here and talk about the pre-anniversary login bonus. So let's open this up and see that you're going to get a bunch of training items. So what this is telling me is we're probably going to get our level cap increase when the actual anniversary happens on the 31st. That's another thing to mention. The pre-anniversary bonuses do start today, which is the 24th. They go for 7 days, which means on the 31st is the actual anniversary. So just keep that in mind, and also keep in mind every single bonus on here is pointing to the fact that we're probably going to be training characters, which means we're probably going to get a level cap increase. So let's go ahead and back out of here, and then we're going to talk about this important notice right here. So this thing that says regarding measures taken against dishonest acts. So I don't think we need to talk about the showdown things. The showdown is coming out tomorrow. There's nothing new here that they're telling us. Keep in mind that as you're logging in each day and you're getting those tickets, you need to turn those into medallions tomorrow on the 25th before the actual event starts, and then you need to use those medallions essentially as your betting items. So that exchange shop should show up tomorrow, the 25th, before the event. So early in the morning, make sure you get that done. Let's actually talk about this notice now though. So in order to ensure that Dragon Ball Legends is an enjoyable and fair playing environment for all users, we're taking strict measures against those who violate the terms of service or commit similarly illegitimate actions. These measures include banning accounts or device transfers. Now, here's the key to this. There have been a lot of people that have been using crystal vendors, things of that nature to get really cheap crystals. I'm not judging you, do whatever you want, it's your game. I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying that they're cracking down on this. So the next line here, prohibited actions such as buying and selling of accounts or misuse of chrono crystals can have a negative effect on other users' experience. So that's the key right there. Misuse of chrono crystals. Obviously, you could never buy and sell accounts, but the misuse of chrono crystals is the people who were buying crystals from vendors who had essentially crystals in the Philippines. They were transferring the account over to the Philippines. I'm not going to give you the full rundown of exactly how that works, but they were getting really cheap chrono crystals, and essentially they're saying that it hurts all the players. You could say that's true, but really it just hurts their pocketbook and they're not fans of it. So if you're buying from vendors, probably not the best idea anymore. And then thank you for your understanding and cooperation in creating an enjoyable gaming environment for all, aka do what we say or we're going to ban you. So probably not a good idea to buy crystals from vendors anymore. And then let's back out of here and let's talk about this actual banner itself. So we can go look at this banner, but one thing I want to point out is that the only time that you get guaranteed sparking units is when you're paying full price with chrono crystals, which is 1,000 crystals. When we go down here and we see that there's tickets that you can use right here, the Legend Selection tickets that we're going to get from the showdown, if you happen to be lucky enough to pick the winner or pick the runner-up, or you get at least one for picking non-runner-ups, you do not get a guaranteed sparking unit with these tickets because it's not a consecutive summon. So keep that in mind, but then let's review the actual banner right now to see if you should be spending chrono crystals to get the guaranteed sparking character. So close that, and we're going to go to summon. And then we're going to look at this guy right here. So if we scroll down, we'll see that you can use your tickets on this, but it's not a guaranteed sparking. Up here is the guaranteed sparking you can pay full price for. It's 1,000 every single time. So let's go ahead and look at the Z-Power list and see what characters you can actually pull as guaranteed sparking units. Okay, so here's the guaranteed sparking list. There are, I believe, 10 characters, and they're each 10%. Yeah, so out of these 10 characters, there are none that I would say are of such high level that you should be spending full price on them. The only ones that are even okay to pull right now, if you don't happen to have them, are the Red Super Gogeta, who is definitely not top tier, but still an okay unit. He has good damage potential. The Blue Super Saiyan Bardock, who's probably the best character to pull out of here, period, right now. And then this Green Vegeta right here. So those 3 out of the 10 are sort of worth pulling. I still probably wouldn't pull full price on them, so just keep that in mind. If I were going to rate this banner as far as the chrono crystals go, I would rate this a 1-star banner. There is an incentive which is similar to a discount, but it's not worth pulling these characters. Most of them are very power crept, and the few that are not very power crept are right on the edge of not being usable anymore. In the next few weeks they probably won't be, and this is essentially the last boss before the actual anniversary, the last boss trap banner. So I would say skip this banner. It's a 1-star Dragon Ball banner. The anniversary is so close, you can feel it at this point. And because this is the first banner where a consecutive summon actually gives a guaranteed sparking unit, that pretty much tells me that the banner that happens during the actual anniversary is probably going to be absolute fire. They want to do anything they can to get rid of your crystals because they know that if you don't have any crystals during the anniversary, you're going to spend money because whatever they're bringing out is going to be insane. So keep that in mind. 1-star Dragon Ball banner, absolute trap. Don't spend anything on this. The only time you want to spend on this banner is when you get the actual tickets from the Vegas Showdown. Obviously spend those because it doesn't cost you anything. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys think I missed anything, throw it down below. If you plan on actually pulling on this at full price because you're missing a bunch of characters, I'd like to know that too, although I don't think that's a great idea. Make sure to throw that down there. And if you guys like this content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.